Simply, any drink containing ethanol or ethyl alcohol is called alcoholic beverage. But most of the potable alcoholic drinks like beer, vodka, wine, brandy, etc. contain 0.55 to 76% of alcohol by volume. Anything that contains higher than 76% of alcohol is used for medicinal and industrial purposes, which we are not going to discuss. Let us start with the production method of alcohol. Alcoholic beverages are produced through the process of fermentation. In fermentation, action of yeast upon sugar solution breaks down the sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide escapes into the air and we are left with the fermented beverage, which is known as ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Sugar can be obtained from these substances such as fruits, cereals, grains, molasses, or any other plant which contains a high amount of sugar and is used in the alcoholic percentage of the fermented beverage. Now, the fermented alcoholic beverages are classified broadly into two categories, that is wine and beer. Within the United States, anything that is fermented beverage from fruit is known as fermented beverage, but in European Union it is known as wine. It is referred to malted beverage which is made from other fruits such as roots or fruit wines, or it is named after the fruit it is obtained from. Examples are there on the screen. The alcoholic percentage may vary roughly from low as 5% to 23% alcohol by volume depending on the type of wine. If you want me to take a detailed video on wines, and below the other hand, it is prepared by fermentation, action of malted cereals such as corn, wheat, rye or barley. These are generally called fermented malt beverages or beer. The alcohol percentage varies from 5 to 6%, goes up to 15%, and these are some of the reasons for obtaining high percentage of alcohol is separated from fermented alcoholic beverages. Alcoholic beverages distillation method is done by two methods. Pot still, which is the traditional method, in which the fermented alcoholic beverage is put into an enclosed container called by stainless steel and it is heated to 175 degrees Fahrenheit. At this temperature, from the liquid state to the gaseous state, but the water solution is left behind because the water is at 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit, and alcohol is channeled off and cooled so that it is condensed into a liquid again. This distilled liquid is called the traditional distill method. The second method of distillation, which is fastest and the quickest method of making spirit, is the patent still. It is preferred by large production companies. It is also called by different names such as coffee still method, factory still, and column still. In this apparatus, there is called an analyzer and a rectifier. The rectifier or the analyzer vaporizes the alcohol from the hot and washes the rising vaporized alcohol, proceeds to the rack. Fire column, where they cool down with the cold washed and it is collected, and then we get the liquid solution but with increased strength of alcohol. So the distilled spirits contain more alcohol than any other potable alcoholic beverage, and it produces and it ranges from 40 to 70% of alcohol by volume. There are spirits may vary from rum, gin, that is a combination of alcoholic and various flavors, brandy, we have tequila, we have whiskey, and which is a combination of rye and barley, and vodka, which is obtained from the mass of grains of anything that contains starch, for example potatoes, sugar beet, and even cereals. Now there is a third category of alcoholic beverage called compound beverages. These are made mainly combining either a fermented beverage or a spirit with water or flavoring substances and the flavor derivatives from fruits or herbs or nuts or even sweetened spirits. They are basically called liqueurs, and mostly the alcoholic percentage ranges from 15 to 55%. So broadly, alcoholic beverages can be classified into these three areas. Thank you.